Hello everybody, it's Glowy and welcome back to another Poppy Playtime video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the biggest problems with the game over some Minecraft gameplay, because why the heck not? Just to be clear, I absolutely love the game. It's amazing. It's amazing. But like all games, it has its flaws, which we're going to be discussing today. Right, we're going to start with the smallest issues and work our way up to the biggest issues. So we're going to start with controversies. This game has had a lot of them, but I do think it's past that now. So back after Chapter 1, there was the first controversy, which was releasing NFTs. I think they might have paid people back for them. I can't remember. But basically, if you wanted to know the lore of the game, you'd have to buy an NFT for it. In fact, all of the NFTs for it, which isn't good because you shouldn't really get big story points in merch, I don't think anyway, especially not NFTs, which I can't even remember how they work. It's been so long since I've heard that word. But yeah, I don't think big story points should be put in NFTs at all, and yeah, they are well past that now. Chapter 2 was a bit controversial because they tried to dumb it down to be more kid-friendly, and it received a lot of backlash. It was also quite buggy, honestly, still is quite buggy. People always say, oh, Chapter 4 is the buggy one. Have you played Chapter 2? Seriously, I have played it quite a few times on my Switch, and it's just so annoying. It is so buggy. The hands, it's the hands, there's something about them, they are just so buggy in that game. And the animations are just really weird in that game. I don't know why. They're just really buggy. So yeah, if you can get that fixed, please do. Also, the next controversy, Chapter 4. Chapter 3 didn't really have any. It was a really good chapter, and it's probably my favourite that I've played. Haven't played Chapter 5 yet, because it's not out on console, but I definitely will do when it releases. So, Chapter 4. It released very buggily and in an unfinished state. We all know this. Chapter 4 is a very good chapter, actually, if you play it today. Not as many bugs. Yarnaby is still very buggy, I'm going to admit, but everything else is completely fine. I didn't really have any problems. Even Yarnaby, he didn't give me that many problems. I just thought I should mention that it isn't completely bug-free. So yeah, I think that's it for controversies. Actually, there's the Chapter 5 one, I nearly forgot. Basically, Markiplier played the game. He was in, I think, a bit of a bad mood when he was playing it, and he just said that it was terrible and that he won't be playing Chapter 6, and because of that, loads of people went along with him and said that they hate it just because he did. Get your own opinions, guys. It's not that hard. Think for yourself. Play the game for yourself. Do you like it or not? Don't go, does Markiplier like it or not? That justifies me liking it or not. Get your own opinion, please. We need more people with their own opinions. Right, I think that's controversies done. If there's any I've forgotten, do list them in the comments down below. I would like to know, and possibly, I don't know, make another video on it if there are any. So, next bit, the differences visually. Now, this isn't really that big of an issue in my opinion. It's just a bit annoying when the UI is completely different in every single chapter, because it is meant to be a coherent game, one single game, not 5 different games. I mean, on consoles, they're all different games, not DLC for the first chapter, which annoys me a bit, but it's fine, it's fine. Now, there's quite a lot of differences between the chapters, and also, I was made aware recently that Chapters 1 and 2 were made on a different version of Unreal Engine than the following chapters, so I will let them off for that. That's understandable. So, Chapters 1 and 2, what are the differences there? First of all, Chapter 1 has subtitles, pretty cool subtitles actually. They grow when you go larger to the sound source and shrink as you leave. That's cool. But literally no one talks in the chapter, so they're pretty much useless. I mean, yes, there's tapes, but they are pretty much useless. Chapter 2, pretty sure there's no subtitles at all. Where'd they go? Have they gone on holiday or something? Where are these subtitles? This is where there's actual voice actors and characters in the game now, and there's no subtitles. Chapter 3, 4, and 5 all have the same subtitles where it has like little coloured name of the character who's talking. Very, very cool. I like that. Those are pretty cool. Maybe if they could merge the chapters 1 and 3, 4, and 5 ones together, I think it would look a lot better. I mean, you know, it'll have the name of the character, and it'll grow and shrink as you get nearer or further away from the character. I think that'll be really cool to see in chapter 6 maybe. Next is the actual UI. So, for chapters 1, 2, and 3, it looks pretty much the same. On consoles, there's this little feature called Replay Encounter. I don't know if it's on PC. If it is, do let me know in the comments. But basically, it lets you replay parts of the game. Chapter 1 has a stupid amount of them, considering it's just chapter 1. The only part I'd ever want to play in chapter 1 again is the Huggy Chase. I don't want to play the electrical puzzle again. I really don't. I don't give one. I want to play the Huggy Chase again. That's the only thing I would replay. But anyway, chapter 2 hasn't got it. Why exactly? I don't know. It just doesn't. Chapter 3 has it, which, yeah, definitely. If I want to replay the Dog Day Chase, you actually have to do the Smiling Critters bit first if you want to replay the encounter. But I don't want to go through the entire game just to do the Dog Day Chase again. So obviously I'm going to use Replay Encounter. Chapter 4 does it a bit differently. Basically, instead of being able to replay different encounters, you can just load old saves, which is so good. I don't mean like separate save files, by the way. I mean just like whenever it saves during the game, you can load that point. And you'll still have your current game as well, which is so useful. Like, say you want to play the Yarnaby Chase, you can just go do that. Say you want to do the Doughy boss fight, but not the Doughy Chase, you can just load that up. You want to do the Doctor boss fight? Sure, go load that up. I mean, it is so good. I hope they bring it to chapters 1, 2, 3, and 5 when 5 eventually releases. Also, the UI, menu, everything about chapter 4 just looks completely different. Like, it has like a much brighter colour scheme than chapters 1 through 3. It's more blue, I guess, for Doughy, but then it's continued through to chapter 5, so I don't really know why. Especially since chapter 5 is meant to be like a bit of a darker chapter than chapter 4, but anyway, it just looks different, okay? I hate it when visually parts of games are very different. I understand that chapter 4 was directed by someone else. I think, yeah, chapters 1 through 3 were directed by Zachary, I think it's Bell something, the last name, I forgot his last name, and then chapters 4 and 5 were directed by someone else, and for the foreseeable future, they'll be directed by this other person. So, I guess that's why it looks different. So, yeah, I'm fine with it, to be honest. Chapters 4 and 5's UI looks really good. Much prefer it to the old one. Anyway, that's that critique over of me hating how visual changes change things visually. Anyway, time for the big problem that I've probably put in the thumbnail: death. In every Poppy Playtime chapter, the main villain either dies or has a fake out death, and the mini villains either die or survive and are never used again. So, yeah, basically, pretty much no characters are used after one chapter. Lily Lovebraids, she died very quickly as well. She deserved more screen time. Doughy, he died. He had no reason to die. The poor guy died. The Doctor had a fake out death. So did Huggy back in chapter 1, and he returned for chapter 5 and died. Who else? Catnap, he died. Mummy Longlegs, she died. Bunzo died. The mini Huggies died. Mr. Light died. All these little villains and the big villains as well died. And Yarnaby. How did I forget Yarnaby? I love Yarnaby. He's so cool. But they all died. The problem with that, they can't be brought back. Say you want to have a big final chapter. Ooh, maybe Catnap's here and the Doctor and the Prototype. They're all going to have like a big boss fight in the final chapter. Oh no, you can't do that. Because one of them's dead. One of them's an ally now. Yeah. Can't really do that, can you? So, that's the problem with it. Characters can't be brought back. You can't think, oh, is Mummy Longlegs going to make a return? No, she's not. She got ground up in a grinder. She's not going to make a return. I'm very sorry. Her arm sure does, but she is never going to return. Maybe, I don't know, Dowie will return. Actually, he could return. He's not part of the prototype at all. He actually has a chance of returning. But what I think they should do is use their characters more. They create such good stories for these characters. Catnap and Lily Lovebraids in particular. And also Dowie. I like Dowie. They create these amazing stories for these characters and then just kill them off the same chapter that they're introduced. Come on. I love the story of the Smiling Critters and Catnap. That was really, really good. Chapter 3, definitely my favourite that I've played. I haven't played Chapter 5 yet. But it's just, stop killing off your characters straight away. Please. Like, there's barely any characters left at this point. There's, what, the Prototype, the Player, Poppy, Giblet, Chum. I think that's about it. And then there's a few characters who could be still alive, but we don't know, like Dog Day and PJ. We never saw them die, so they could be out there, hey? But, yeah, pretty much every character we've seen is dead, and, yeah, I'd just like it if they could maybe not kill off characters in future, maybe save some characters. Like, some shows and pieces of media have problems with not killing off enough characters, like Stranger Things Season 5. They killed off no one, except for this girl, who no one cares about. So, yeah, and then it's the opposite with Poppy Playtime. They have a problem with not killing off characters because they've killed off every evil character so far, pretty much. But anyway, I just wanted to critique one of my favourite games. So thank you so much for watching. Oh, before I say thanks for watching, goodbye, I do need to start reminding people, make sure to like, subscribe, join the Discord server if you enjoyed the video. I really want to hit 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is next Wednesday. So please, it would be a great birthday present. And I will keep making Poppy Playtime videos. You guys clearly like them. Thank you so much for the support lately. And yeah, goodbye.